Oh, hey everybody, Paul here with you. Welcome subscribers and anyone that's coming in. This is a handful on this channel. People don't tend to like me. When you tell people how stupid they are, that doesn't tend to go well with subscribers. But I promise you, I do the best I can to make people smart on this channel. The one thing I was famous for, but I erased my channels due to security concerns, was that you're not allowed to believe in the COVID-19 scam. If you come on here talking about how good a job they did with the COVID-19 scam, you're not going to be here for very long because you're a stupid, dumb dildo. And we don't have people like that on this channel. We have people who admire me when they want to take your rights again, like you have to stay in your house, or you have to shit in a certain room, or you can't go out, or you can't see your grandparents, or you can't see your parents because of the COVID-19. You have to wear special smocks and so forth and so on. See, we don't do that here. I'm not a douche fuck like you. I'm the real deal here. And the thing that should make you admire me is when they come and see you're a bunch of fucking douchebags because they were able to convince you with enough scare tactics 24/7 you couldn't do anything without getting more of this garbage put on you. And once you were afraid enough, you just did what you were told to do. Right down to staying in your house or your flat or whatever you want to call it. You're a stupid douchebag. You get smart here. You understand? You don't give up your rights here. Oh, you want to protect everyone, I see. That's the thing that's so beautiful. When you watch me and you tell me, you say, look, talk to this guy. He's a health expert, okay, medical expert. He's going to tell you why you have to go into your house, not go to work, not make money, not go out and fraternize with a woman or whatever. And I will sit down and I will say, explain it to me. Go ahead. I want to hear it. Well, this is so dangerous and it's spreading so quickly. Excuse me. What evidence do you have that it's spreading so quickly? Well, we have it in Germany and we have it. No. Douchebag. Listen to me. I want to see real numbers. And those numbers you give me, I'm going to take a look at them myself. You understand? I'm not a douche fuck like the rest of these fucking imbeciles. Most of these people, virtually all of them, are failures. They come here to this channel and worship me as a god. And what they'll do is they will confess their douchidity. That's the best way to put it. In this life, if you were alive and above 25 years old, 30 years old, in 2020, when the COVID-19 scam came out, you had only one thing that mattered in life. There was only one thing that mattered in your life. Did you resist? Or did you be a douche fuck and say, I'm dying? So only 11% of the people survived the COVID-19. 91% of the people died. Or 89% died. All the people died. You're a stupid douche fuck. You don't belong on this channel, but you can come here. And you're going to admire me because when I go to the hospital, like I did 5 years ago, they were telling me about how crowded and overcrowded it was, and there was nobody there. And I went 5 times because I had to go get a prescription, and they kept telling me to come back and see the doctor. So I went 5 times. Maybe one time there was a Jamaican guy with a bad foot. That's it. And we had to go through the fucking time warp tunnel and this and that and all that other horse shit. This is good for you because you're a douche fuck shit mouth. You understand? That's for you. Over here, you worship me as a god. You make your confessions here to me, and I will save you. Now that's from the COVID-19. You're a failure. You would have done anything because they made you so scared. You would have cut off your left arm if they told you. I'm not kidding you. This is exactly what they did. I confess to you confession to you that I was almost or equally as afraid as you. And at the time, like in January, I can't get in all of this because you're not capable of it. You're not capable of understanding. But they scared me too. And I remember back in January, I believe is when it was, in January of 2020, the Harry Oddball and, hey, Grandpa! Grandpa! Hey, Grandpa! You know, Grandpa? Whatever that fucking douchebag was, the old guy that everybody took as their grandpa or their unkie or whatever it was. I don't even remember his name now. They investigated him and everything else. Whatever the fuck that douchebag's name was. Him and the Harry Oddball came out and explained to us why the planes, these jumbo jets, were coming in from China and they were not being quarantined. Yeah, you heard right. You don't know because you're a shitmouth, you're a douchebag. You don't understand one thing from another. I remember. You don't. You just remembered being scared. When they came in and they did not, and they just said that they were going to reverse track the people if they got sick, and of course they'd go to the hospital, no problem. Right? Because you're a douche fuck, stupid shitmouth. So what did they do? Well, they let the people in. Why? Because it was all part of the plan. Once they were in, there was no way for you to say, well, we'll fight this. You had to just go along with whatever they told you. You understand? I remember it. You don't. That's the only thing that you need to remember. You're a shitmouth. Once you're here, you're no longer a shitmouth. Even if you don't believe it all, I will make sure that you understand. For the next 3.5 months, up until mid-March of 2020, I made lime water, and I drank it every single day because I was so afraid of the COVID-19 scam, as you were. And I kept saying to myself, you see, because I'm not a shitmouth like you. For you, you just believe whatever they tell you. And I kept saying to myself, is it possible that this isn't real? That's all I said. You're a shitmouth. You can't say that. You have to believe. Just like my friend, when he's trying to get rid of bugs, his mind goes to the Raid colors of the Raid, the can of bug spray. And that's what goes in his mind. And it's bulletproof. He can't think of any other way to kill the bugs. That's it. And this is just like you. You look at the medical profession in the hospitals, and you look and you say, that's a douchebag retard, talking about me, and the doctors are all good. They are not. We had dentists, we had all kind of people that were coming up to me and saying, did you go down and get your arm poked? You better go down. Why? How did you know that, Mr. Dentist? Oh, you trusted your compatriots there, did you? Stand by. Oh, sorry, I keep getting cut off. But what I wanted to tell you is, I don't blame you if you come in here and you don't like me. I understand that. I can also understand that you'd want to stick around because it will show how smart you are to believe just as the doctors and the medical this and that told you. I can understand that. And I can understand you calling me a nerd or a conspiracy man. But we will go over it from time to time, and you no longer have to worry about being a shitmouth like you are now. Once you're on this channel, you feel comfortable in worship for me. Because you know that when they come out and they explain to you why you can't go see your parents in hospice or your parents in a medical facility, and they explain it to you, I go with you and I cross my legs like this and I say, I want you to explain it to me. Tell me, why is it that we can't go and see our relatives? Well, it's like this. It's very, very contagious. What is the evidence that you have that this is contagious? Well, everybody, no. I'm not a shitmouth like the rest of the people that you're going to talk to. Give me the evidence. Isn't that unbelievable? You worship me as a god just for that part right there because you're so goddamn stupid that you can't even say that. I can't. That's why you come and worship me as a god. And the evidence and the chicanery and nonsense that they gave us was something that a 4 or 5 year old, maybe more, 6, 7 year old, maybe 8 year old child could figure out. But you're not as smart as an 8 year old, 9 year old child. I figured it out. I was just as scared as a pussy like you. And after drinking my lime water, I said, wait a minute. Now we're going to have to go into these things, these diapers of the face? I see. What is the evidence that's supposed to protect us from this? What is the evidence? Oh, I see. Hang on. I'm going to listen to it. Well, every time I get a train of thought together, I wind up getting a 15 or 25 minute jerk off like this. So I haven't talked about this for a while because it's kind of out of vogue. But believe me, folks, when you come here and something gets thrown at us, we're going to have a good look at it. You understand? I'm not a shit mouth. I don't want to say like you because you may not be a shit mouth. Not all of you are. But virtually 99+% of you are. Don't ever refer, when somebody talks to you talking about the COVID-19, most of you are so stupid, virtually all of you are so stupid. You mean, oh, and then you call it the name they gave you? You never do that. You mean, when you answer somebody like that, you mean you say, oh, you mean the scam? The huck, the scam, the tremendous ability for an entity to control so much of the percentage of the mass of population that they were never able to do it before, thanks primarily to scare tactics and AI that knew you better than yourself. I know, this is all nonsense. Well, anyways, you've arrived at the right place, baby, okay? I'll be right back. We'll cover the news. Don't be surprised if you think of yourself as a shithead when you come to this channel and you start listening to me. Don't worry. There's still hope for you. You have me. Take care. I will see you soon. Bye.